immediately at Key do they say, man, you've really, your accent's gone, or your pronunciation's...
Oh, I've never had an accent.
The WWE Universe was left absolutely stunned when Roman Reigns made a thunderous return on Monday Night Raw, unveiling a brand new Shield that unleashed chaos like never before. After months away following a heartbreaking WrestleMania 41 loss, the Tribal Chief came back with a vengeance, targeting his longtime rival Seth Rollins in a brutal, unforgettable assault. But this wasn't just a comeback. It was a seismic power move that sent shockwaves through WWE, shaking the very foundation of the company. Get ready, because this shocking return is rewriting WWE history, and you won't want to miss a single moment. The legacy of the Shield, from dominance to betrayal. To truly understand the magnitude of this night, we must rewind to where it all began. The Shield debuted in Survivor Series 2012, storming into WWE like a force of nature, three renegades clad in black tactical gear, united by a ruthless purpose. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, now Jon Moxley, dominated the roster with surgical precision, delivering justice with a savage edge. Their synergy was unmatched. The Shield crushed legends: John Cena, The Rock, The Undertaker, Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton, leaving nothing but destruction in their wake. Their signature triple powerbomb was a death sentence, their bonds seemingly unbreakable. But betrayal loomed. On June 2nd, 2014, the Shield shattered. Seth Rollins, the self-proclaimed architect, drove a steel chair into Roman's back and Dean's skull, turning his brothers into enemies overnight and aligning with Triple H's authority. The WWE Universe was left heartbroken. From fracture to reinvention, new legends rise. This betrayal gave birth to three distinct legends. Rollins evolved into the cunning, multi-time world champion who thrived on mind games. Ambrose embraced his wild side, reinventing himself as Moxley in AEW, becoming a three-time world champ. Roman Reigns transformed into the Tribal Chief, the indomitable head of the table, holding the undisputed Universal Championship for over 1,300 days. That era seemed untouchable until WrestleMania 41. There, Roman defended his title in a brutal triple threat against Seth Rollins and CM Punk. But the real dagger came from within. Paul Heyman, Roman's once trusted advisor, betrayed him, siding with Rollins and costing Roman his title. The Tribal Chief was dethroned and vanished, leaving fans to speculate if his WWE reign was over. Meanwhile, Rollins seized the moment, backed by Heyman's New Authority faction, bolstered by the muscular Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, two towering enforcers poised to enforce Rollins' will. The calm before the storm. Rumors and whispers. Rumors swirled about Roman's return, whispers of a surprise at SummerSlam or Survivor Series dominated wrestling chatter, but no one expected what unfolded on June 16th. Adding to the buzz, Jon Moxley's rumored one-night return, thanks to a rare WWE AEW agreement, rekindling the Shield's fire. Was this the final chapter for the legendary faction? Setting the scene, Raw Night of Reckoning. The arena was electric, buzzing with anticipation as Seth Rollins strode confidently to the ring. The Money in the Bank briefcase gleamed like a trophy in his hand. Behind him, Heyman, Breaker, and Reed formed an imposing wall of muscle and menace. Rollins soaked in the jeers, smug and sharp. "Roman Reigns couldn't handle me," Rollins sneered, voice dripping with arrogance. "I took his title, his family, his legacy, the bloodline's memory, and I am the future of WWE." He raised the briefcase high, a symbol of absolute power. The crowd booed, but Rollins reveled in the heat, laughter echoing through the arena. The moment of chaos, the Shield returns. Suddenly, the lights cut out. Pitch black silence engulfed the arena. Time seemed to freeze. Then, like thunder rolling across the sky, a low, menacing drum beat began. Slow, deliberate, building tension with every heartbeat. The crowd erupted, chants exploding. "Roman! Roman! Roman!" And then, bam! The lights snapped back. There he was. Roman Reigns, hood drawn, black tactical vest strapped tight, eyes blazing with fiery intent. The arena shook with deafening cheers and screams. But Roman wasn't alone. From the shadows emerged three hooded figures, faces concealed, moving with synchronized precision. The audience was on the edge of their seats, breaths held. Who were these new members of the Shield? Roman led the charge, stepping forward with a predator's confidence. The three figures followed like a shadow pack, fluid and fierce. Rollins' smug expression vanished, replaced by stunned disbelief. He dropped the mic, mouth agape. The aftermath. A new era begins. The Shield's return wasn't just a nostalgic callback, it was a ruthless reset. Roman and his new crew unleashed a savage assault on Rollins, turning his own money-in-the-bank briefcase into a brutal weapon. The beatdown was merciless, sending a clear message. The tribal chief was back, stronger and more dangerous than ever. This new Shield, including a mysterious female member, a historic first, signaled a shift in WWE's power dynamics. Roman wasn't just reclaiming his throne, he was redefining dominance with fresh blood, new allies, and old grudges fueling a storm of revenge. What this means for WWE's future. The betrayal, the comeback, the chaos. This night will be remembered as a turning point in WWE. Seth Rollins' reign of arrogance has been shattered. Roman Reigns' resurgence promises an era of vengeance and supremacy. With the reassembled Shield ready to strike and a new era dawning, the wrestling world stands at the edge of a cliff, ready to plunge into a war that will redefine loyalty, family, and power in WWE.